Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of AF 40,000 here on the Loading Ready Run Network. I'm Ben and joining me this week, it's Max Loy. Hi. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm really excited to be here.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be here. I'm excited you're here. I'm tired. You can't, so...
Welcome to my show, Ben.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, Max. You can't tell because we've done such a good facade on this side. Behind everything are so many boxes. Half of the stage is in boxes right now because the big move is in 2 weeks. But that's not what's important. What is important is we're talking about how excited we are Max is here. Max, where can people find you on the internet? Tell us about yourself.
Yeah. If you're here on Twitch, probably the relevant one is twitch.tv/sharkfist, where I stream fiddle mostly, live fiddle music, as you might have seen on the desert buses. Mm-hmm. I'm also on Twitter at Sharkfist. I got a cozy little Discord you can hang out in if that's your jam. And then I'm just on like most of the other platforms. If you go into my Twitch channel, there's a bunch of links to all of it. I'm not going to list them all. There's too many.
There's a lot.
There's too many. There's a YouTube. There's a TikTok that I don't update. There's, you know.
Yeah, well, I imagine you got them all like on your Twitch page and stuff like that. So.
Co-host. Follow me on Co-host. Co-host's good.
There you go. Yeah. And of course, we've got the magical tech wizard, Paul, on tech.
Hello.
Oh, shoot. I totally forgot to send. We have fancy background music for tonight? Space themed stuff?
Yes, we will.
Great. I totally forgot to send Paul it, so he's going to work his tech wizard magic instantly. And we are, of course, playing some Kill Team tonight, both representing factions that neither of us have played before, which is not a surprise for me, because I don't think I've ever played anything twice. But Max also got these ready, yesterday?
Oh, I've been under my, to be clear, my very self-imposed deadlines. I have been doing nothing but painting for like a week.
A week, yeah.
Straight. Like, it has been get up, get out of bed, paint, go to sleep.
They look amazing, and we're going to show you a close-up of them and whatnot once we get underway. But really excited for these two to go up against. The Legionaries, for me, as I told you, we've been packing.
Yeah.
I found a hidden treasure trove in the live set of easily over 100 miniatures, or not 100, maybe more like 40 to 50 miniatures.
That feels like 100.
Yeah, it was a lot, and unfortunately none of them were named. But I found out one of them, just about a full kill team of 1,000 Suns were sent by Reinhard in chat. So What's up, Reinhard? I'm putting those together and stuff like that. Unseen Academical, are these were yours? Yes, I have altered them slightly to work for Kill Team. And it is here. I am rocking them in Kill Team, so Unseen Academical. There we go. Great. Perfect. And then there was also AdMech ones in there too. So I've through cleaning, we found 3 Kill Teams that are essentially usable, which is great. So yeah, I'm really excited to give these ones a go, and we'll talk about all of them. Oh, they're not yours. I just love Iron Warriors. All right, well, no thank you. But yeah, these are slightly different, and we'll show you kind of what's going on. But yeah, so we're going to be playing some Kill Team tonight. We'll get into all the roles, but before we do that, a reminder that everything we do is brought to you by you over at our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You're the reason we're able to do all this stuff, and we really appreciate it. You can also check out our store at store.loadingreadyrun.com, where we got all kinds of cool merchandise, dice trays, shirts, all kinds of cool stuff. Go engage in capitalism. And of course, if you're watching on the YouTube, what up YouTube? Be sure to dongle the bongle and do all that important stuff. And in the comment section below, Max, what would you like them to say to appease the algorithm god? You got a lot of people have just been verbatim saying what people say, so you have power here.
I don't usually think about like leaning into the AdMech stuff, but you said praise the algorithm, and that's got to be like praise the Omnissiah or whatever.
Okay,
that's their whole deal.
Yeah,
the algorithm.
Praise the algorithm messiah.
Tell me which you think would win in a fight, the algorithm or the Omnissiah.
Oh God, I hope the Omni Messiah. But either way, I feel like it's a losing battle.
Either way, we lose.
Yeah, exactly. Great. All right, we've done all the housekeeping and all that stuff. Let's talk about what's going on. So we are playing a very fancy-pantsy mission, which I bookmarked because I was so smart and then got rid of the bookmark. But did I really? Nope, I'm a liar. All right. We're playing one called Exposed Trove. So if we go to the top-down camera, we can kind of show off what's going on here. You can see that there are 4 objective points on here, and 2 of them are fancy skull-looking ones. Those are the alpha objective points. And they're both alphas equally. And then you've got the 1 and 2, which are just regular style ones. And so what you can do on these objectives is for 1 AP, you can claim the loot from it. And once you do that, you flip it over, and it is deactivated for the turning point. So and then once the next turning point comes, the flip over, so you can loot each one once. And all of them can be looted in the same way. And when you do that, you net a victory point right out the gate. But the 2 ones in the center, you can still loot them as normal, but at the end of the game, if you're controlling them, each one is worth 2 victory points. These ones are worth nothing at the end of the game. They're just free loots.
Yep.
But the main center-y dealy ones are the ones that are going to be hotly contested, I think, because they're worth an extra 2. And that's literally it. That's what we're fighting over. So a lot of the points, I think, in this one are going to be coming from our TAC ops and stuff, but also, I guess, from cumulatively looting. Yep. It's a little hard to see from the top down, but to get in, it's actually kind of difficult. There are 2 sets of doors here. There's a door here, there's a door here, and then kind of around. So basically, to get into these center ones, if you're on the one side, you kind of got to loop all the way around, or you go through these center doors here. So that'll kind of be the main way of getting on in. It's a little bit of a trek. Great. That's the mission. That's what we're doing. We've already set up, but the most important thing that I think most people want to know is, let's see the models and stuff. What are our people doing? So I'll go first so I can show you kind of what we're doing here. So I will be playing the Legionaries, and I guess I will start with my Legionary Capitan. Hold on here. Blink.
The Legionariest.
We have also a brand new screen that... no, the aspiring champion. And actually, can we go to our new one? Yeah, look at this. We have this brand new camera that can show off the our models and stuff as they're going around. So this was actually a very lovely painted model. This is my Legionary captain.
We need a very, very small little rotating lazy Susan.
We do, yes, we need it, yeah. I think we'll just have to put them up in front. But, so, yeah, you can see on here, he's equipped with a tainted chainsword. Whoa. Tainted chainsword, which is a very spooky weapon, but it also has a fancy thing called parry hook, which is when it fights in combat in the resolve of successful hits. Each time I parry with a normal hit, I can select one of your crits and discard it. Yeah, so I can use normals to get rid of crits. Also, one of the big things, I guess, that we should talk about with the Legionaries is I like chaos. Shocking, right? And so, when you're picking Legionaries, for each model, you can choose whom they are aligned to. You can there are some rules within that, like you can't have some people into Khorne and some people into Tzeentch. They do not go well together. So if you're doing it, you kind of have to go like Khorne Nurgle or Tzeentch Slaanesh. And I would be, I mean, you know what I picked. Everyone is Nurgle. All of my people worship Nurgle because he is my fave. But what that means is they have a lump sort of dealio called Disgusting Vigor, which is whenever I'm rolling defense dice against a shooting attack, one of my normals can be a crit.
Okay.
That's
not
all
quite
it does.
the usual disgustingly resilient.
No. Although that's a great segue, Max. So what's interesting about the Legionaries is they only actually have 2 strategic ops or ploys.
Yeah.
And then depending on whomst you're aligned to, you get access to the other ones. So I have the Nurgle ones in this case, and one of those is it's not the feel no pain sort of thing. Instead, I can just reduce all damage by 1, which is kind of cool. Yeah. And to that end, in the eyes of the gods is the special thing for my captain, which this is probably one of the coolest things, I think. I can choose that strategic ploy, one of the Nurgle ones, and it doesn't cost a CP.
Oh.
So I get essentially 1 free CP activation every turn, as long as he's there. If you kill him, I don't get that anymore.
Yeah.
And it's just gone. And then he's got a plasma pistol, because why would you not take plasma in this game? Great, so that's the Capitan. Let's talk about my heavy gunner. Boink, look at this guy. So as you can see, these have been, these are a little kit bashed. This is not your standard Legionary heavy gunner. These were created by, I still don't know who, but I fixed them up a little to work for it.
If these models look familiar to you, please let us know.
Please let me know. I want to know who to thank. But yes, so he has a Reaper chain cannon, which is the giant thing protruding out of there. It is a 6 attack, 3 up, 3/5, ceaseless, heavy, and fusillade.
Yeah. The upside of Fusillade feels a bit like keyword big for me.
Yes.
It always comes with extra attacks, which is the real upside for it.
Yes, yeah, that's always nice. It's good for killing grots, but for the most part, I'll probably just be loading into one person.
Yeah.
But the key thing about him, obviously he has disgusting vigor, as we talked about. One of my equipments that I've got for 3 EP is the Suspensor system, which essentially kind of gets rid of the heavy rule.
Oh, yeah.
It just means... instead of me not being able to move, I can still move, but I wouldn't be able to dash. I cannot move more than 3 circles.
Yeah.
So I couldn't move, dash, shoot.
Yeah.
So helps me out in that sort of area. Very, very cool. We also have just a regular gunner, as far as regular can be with these dudes. So he's got...
It's a sliding scale.
It's a sliding scale, yeah. He's got a plasma gun.
Good.
And this is the... Yeah, it's a gun, so any range. Very spooky. Disgustingly vigor and all that jazz.
Very big fists.
Very big fists, yes. All right, and let's talk about the Anointed, because this one is actually, this is one of the more unique models. I love this little weird chaos hand coming out. I think, yeah, something like this.
Makes me think of Molly's tiny hands.
Yeah, no, absolutely. There we go, back in focus. They have a Demonic Claw, which has Rending. It's a 5 attack, 3/4/5, and then just a regular bolt pistol, as regular as it looks.
Regular, yeah.
I gave him a frag grenade as well.
Yeah.
And their unique thing is called Unleash Demon. Ooh. So basically, they're a very medium model, but once per game, and this goes on for the rest of the game, they can go sicko mode. So they unleash their inner demon. And what that means is he can no longer overwatch, pick up, shoot, or do mission actions. Wow. But what it does do is he gets the disgustingly resilient thing, so 5 ups, he ignores wounds. And the Demonic Claw weapon gets ceaseless and lethal 5+ on top of the Rending.
Love to have ceaseless hands.
Yeah. So yeah, he goes sicko mode in melee is kind of the whole shebang.
But that's once you turn that on, that's it.
That's it. He's in sicko mode forever.
Yeah.
There's no longer in sicko mode. All right, let's talk about the. I guess my Psyker, which is the Balefire something or other, Balefire Acolyte. There we go. Balefire Acolyte. So this is my Psyker. So he's got magical psychic abilities, so that's why there's so much text, because wizards, am I right?
Oh yeah. I have played 1,000 Suns kill teams.
Oh yeah, you know all about the Psykers then.
Your turns take 12 hours.
Yes, yeah. So fortunately, I just have one. So he's got a magical Fire Blast. It has no cover and blast and splash.
Nice.
So Life Siphon is kind of one of the cool abilities. It's a ranged attack, and if it hits, and the successful hits, if I retain 2 or more on that, a friendly legionary within a red of the target can gain D3 lost wounds. So I can like siphon life to someone else if I want to off of one of your guys.
Neat.
They're carrying a Malign Scripture. That's an equipment, so I can do 2 psychic attacks a turn with them. And they have Demonic Energy, so they're actually, despite being a Psyker, kind of sick in melee. They have a Fell Dagger, which is, it's still 5 attack, 3 up, 3/4, but in the roll attack dice step, each time I retain a crit, you take 2 mortal wounds.
Jesus.
Yeah, so he's a wizard who can still punch. So
Think
yeah.
about there's a really old Games Workshop model that's just a wizard with a submachine gun.
Bullet wizard.
It's just
And then finally, the friend who's had his face replaced. This is my, what is it, Severing Claw?
Oh my god.
Sever Claw? Yeah. James came in and said, that's my favorite one, and you know why. Yes, the Shrive Talon, thank you.
Because of his love of holes.
Yes, so as you can see, they're oops all melee, but they do have a bolt pistol.
Oh, yeah.
But the flensing blades that they have are their hands.
Hefty
5.
bolt pistol.
Yeah, just a good old pistol. They've got a lot of text, so this is kind of my catch-all friendo, who's kind of good at a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So they have vicious reflexes.
Okay.
So essentially, no matter what, whether I start the combat, you charge in and start the combat, he always gets to start.
Noted.
So so if you come in and try,
I'm probably not going to be.
you're probably not going to come into melee. That makes sense. But in the off chance you do, he always gets to do the first thing. And has horrifying dismemberment.
Yeah.
Which is whenever it incapacitates somebody, if there is one of your guys within a square of it, it loses 1 AP because it's spooked by the fact that I just, did that. They have tainted rounds, which is the last bit of equipment, which just increased. I put it on my profile there. Their bolt pistol is now a 4.5.
Oh, that's why it's so beefy.
Yeah, and then the final thing is Grizzly Mark, which is, long story short, I put I don't know, something disgusting beside me, at least within a triangle.
Yeah.
And then any time you want to do something like a pickup action or a mission action, it costs you an extra AP to do that.
Oh, fun.
So I'll probably end up dropping it on one of these loot things. And if an enemy operative is within a square of that as well, just as normal, it also means your AP is treated as 1 less in terms of controlling. So it's kind of just like I throw something very gross on the ground and you go, great, now everything's way harder. So so that's my entire team. It's just 6 models.
6.
So, I mean, it is, kind of a standard Marine sort of style thing.
Yeah.
So Max, take it away. Show us whoever you want to show us.
I'm going to go through almost twice as many models.
Fortunately, we grouped some together.
We did
so you're,
group some
together. You're good there.
Let's start at the bottom, I guess. Let's do some regular ones so we can get some regular profiles and rules down. This, and there's a couple of these that I'll just stick on. These are Rangers that they've got galvanic rifles, just the regular Ranger. Ranger Marksman.
Yes, there we go.
The Surveyor is basically the same, but with an extra rule. But yeah, so
there we go.
See, it's the same thing.
So nice and clean.
So they've got a galvanic rifle, which is a pretty good gun for some of these, for models of this sort, in that it's almost a bolter. It does have heavy, but it's got piercing 1, which means if I score a crit, it gains AP 1 for that attack.
Yuck.
Which I'm a big fan of. And you can see here sort of our standard stat line of 2 AP, 1 group activation, 4 up save, 7 wounds, that sort of thing. And then the other, the counterpart to these are the Vanguard Shock Troopers, I believe they are.
Yes.
Of which I have 2 regular ones.
I do appreciate when guys are listed as having gun butt as their close
Yep.
range.
That's it.
I mean, for a lot of mine are fists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were there.
Yeah. AP against Marines is super, super good.
Yeah. Where did I start? This one. So these are the Vanguard Shock Troopers. You'll note...
Opposite.
Yes.
There you go.
I don't know which way is which. But they've got radium carbines. These ones have beefed up regular damage on the radium carbine. It's usually a 2-4. I bumped it to a 3-4 for these 2 specifically. And that has rending instead of heavy and piercing.
Yuck.
Which is kind of neat. And then they also have rad saturation. And rad saturation is across all of the ones that fall into the Vanguard subcategory. They're basically all either a Ranger or a Vanguard. Vanguards have rad saturation, where if there's an enemy operative nearby within a circle, they count as wounded.
Because you're emanating radiation.
Yeah, and we're fine with it.
When just standing beside you gives other people radiation poisoning.
Yeah, it's turns out Mars is super radioactive.
Yeah.
Just the planet in general, in real life,
Is mega radioactive?
mega radioactive.
Spooky.
Don't move there.
Yeah.
It'll kill you.
Or, you know, the people that are wanting to go there, maybe move there.
Yeah, I mean, but if you go there, you're not going outside.
Yeah. All right. Who's next?
And then from here, we'll go to the two variations on these, which are, let's do the Vanguard Dictat first, which is the one with the little microphone, which I put somewhere. There.
Right there.
So this is...
Sorry.
Perfect.
You talk about it, I'll frame it
This
for you.
is, again, exactly the same as a regular Vanguard, except that they have data tether. They're talking to who's in command, and they can, for an AP, they can give a friendly within 6 inches 1 AP. And that's basically it. They can shift an AP around.
Nice having comms.
Yeah, we're there. And then the Vanguard, the Ranger Surveyor, which we saw briefly previously.
Come on, Dictat, is this the time to do your podcast?
Yeah. Well, the guys upstairs said you have to go over there. This one has an Omnispecs, which is a fancy camera, I guess, where the rules are lengthy, but basically I can ignore cover for... I pick somebody that this one is standing next to and an enemy, and then when my friend shoots at that enemy doesn't have cover, providing we check all the right boxes and everything.
Yep.
It's
pretty good.
Which is useful. And there's really little... I don't know if it'll come through on the camera here, but I like this little detail.
Ooh, you did the radar.
Yeah, I
kind
did
of
the
thing.
little radar thing.
That's really impressive. Holy moly, that's tiny.
Yeah. There's a lot of tiny details on these models.
Yeah. They look great.
Yeah, I'm very pleased with how they turned out. The funny thing is the coats, which probably take up the largest amount of space, very quick.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah.
All of the tiny details
Takes quite a bit.
Then we're going to move on to the gunners, of which there are 3. They are very much grouped together because they're identical except for which weapon they have. We'll start with the big one.
The coolest model.
Yeah.
I love this guy.
This is the Transuranic Arquebus, which is giant and very slow, but hits like a truck. Hits on a 2.
Heavy unwieldy is
Normal
tough.
damage of 5, crit damage of 3 and 3 mortal wounds, AP 1, heavy unwieldy, which means I can't dash or move in the same time as I shoot it. Just can't.
Can't do nothing with it. Yep.
But that hits like a ton of bricks.
It's very good at, yeah, I see you've posted him up on the door.
Yeah. And we're going to see how this large base works out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like that might be one of the few that actually has the oval base in Kill Team.
Yeah, and Kill Team is very, more specific around, what base sizes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the train is very much sort of designed with a certain base size in mind, so I don't know how this will work out. We'll find out. Next one we're going to do, still on the gunner profile,
He's just stuck at the door because he can't get his gun through. Sorry, guys.
God, imagine lugging this giant thing through all these tight doorways and stuff and just getting stuck all the time.
Seems pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Your plasma buddy.
This is not the plasma one.
Oh,
this is the
arc rifle.
Arc rifle.
Ooh.
This is still on the gunner profile. We're gonna go through the 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing all. There's three different models, but they all have kind of the same profile, just a different gun.
Yep. So this is the arc rifle. It's plasma adjacent, I guess. Slightly less damage, but it's got stun, which is fun.
Yucky.
Can remove AP from things if I crit, which is nice. I would love to do that. And then foreshadowed it. We got the plasma. Not a plasma gun, a plasma caliber, because they have to name it something different.
Something different, yeah,
The
for whatever
typeline
reason.
is
Yeah.
exactly the same, but this is a caliber. It's
Not
very
a-
important.
Yeah, not a gun.
Yes. And we are cowards in this house. We are going to be not overcharging it because we don't have a lot of wounds to work
That's
with.
true. You do take about half of your life if you hit a 1.
Yeah. I think that's... Oh,
and then your
the last
leader.
one, and my leader, which I have saved for last because...
It's a kit bash.
This is a kit bash. This is a combination of a Necromunda model, which I've forgotten the name of because I don't play Necromunda.
The name of the leader is Alpha. Yeah.
Alpha, yeah. They've got some fun special rules. They got a fun pistol, which is the Force 4 Blast pistol.
Yeah, pistol with no cover is sick.
No cover and blast.
Yeah, very good. Very good into the dark.
Yeah. And they got a taser goad, which is this custom cane that I made out of green stuff.
Yeah.
And it's got lethal 5+ and stun, which is mostly just please stay away from me sort of stick.
Yep.
Stun is pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Then for special rules, they are a Vanguard, so they've got the rad saturation rule. It's a very good saturation rule. They got a servo skull, which means once per turn they can perform a mission action for 0 IP.
You can send your skull to open doors.
Yeah!
That's nice.
My hands are full. And they have a refractor field, which turns their 4-up into a 4-up invulnerable, which is nice.
Oh, okay, very cool.
Yeah. And then their other special rule, which I have very conveniently placed them so they can't do this, is once per turning point, if there are 2 models near them, they can basically group them together and activate them at the same time.
Right.
The full wording being, if they're when a ready, friendly Huddler Clade operative is activated within square of its operative, you can select another ready, friendly Hunter Clade operative within square of this operative that is eligible to be activated, and then activate them both, basically.
Cool. Yeah, so you can, I mean, when you have a larger group and you can activate them like one right after another in like a GA fashion, it's super helpful so that like, you don't take as many like Overwatch shots and stuff like that.
Or to get me in a position where I can take more
shots, exactly.
which would be nice for me.
Great. I think that's all your friendos, right?
All my nerds.
So the last thing that we should touch on, we can actually do this from the wide, is, so I talked about my sort of overarching sort of dealio. You have your command orders, or what are the AdMech things called?
They are called Doctrina Imperatives.
Okay.
Which they're basically special team-wide rules that I pick each turn. That have an upside and a downside. They've done like 2 different balance passes on how it works. So currently the way it works is at each turning point I can pick one, and its rules come into effect. If it's the first time this game that I've picked that one, I don't have its downside for that turn.
Okay.
Otherwise, the upside and the downside both apply. There's 4 different ones. There's the Protector one, the Protector, Conqueror, Bulwark, and Aggressor. Actually, there's a 5th one, which is no special rules.
Cool, yeah, right. No order.
Keep at it. Protector being the optimization, which is the good side, is that each whenever I make a shooting attack, if I rolled 2 or more failed hits, I can re-roll one of my attack dice. The downside being in combat, when I roll dice, I have to re-roll one of my crits, which is bad, but I plan on just dying in combat anyway.
Sure,
so
yeah, exactly,
yeah. The Conqueror Imperative is basically the reverse of that, in that in combat I can re-roll one of my attack dice. In melee I can re-roll one of my attack dice. In shooting I have to re-roll one of my crits. Bulwark being Bulwark, the 3rd one, when I am shot at, I can re-roll, if I get 2 or more failed saves, I can re-roll one of them, and the depreciation is I subtract a circle from the movement characteristics of my...
So they're tougher, but they move slower.
Exactly. And the Aggressor is I add movement, but whenever a shooting attack is made, I cannot use cover.
Okay. Faster, but more get shot at.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So these seem really, really cool. So you do those at the top of turning points, essentially?
I do them in the strategic phase when we're doing strategic ploys.
In the strategy phase? Great. Yeah. Okay, so that is the full lowdown. I'm really, really... Are you ready to dive on into this? I'm super pumped.
Fight.
I'm going to turn my phone off now that we've used this the camera. Oh my god, it is so warm.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, it turns out running an NDI camera off your phone is tough. Cool. So let's hop on into it, shall we?
Yeah.
Great, great, great. Okay, so we already did the initiative. We've already set up. You can actually see how we're kind of set up from the top down here. So I'm down in this bottom left-hand corner. Max is down over here. Both of us chose to do dashing as our thing, which I feel like most people do these days.
It's good.
So I'm going to retain the first activation. Max also used a singular CP.
Yep. We haven't even started. I've already used a CP.
Yeah, which allowed you to have 3 dashes instead of the 1, which is pretty sick.
Yep.
Kind of like that a lot for you. You're kind of up on both doors, which is sweet.
Yep.
So, without further ado, let's each gain our first CP going into the strategy phase. I think as the attacker, I have to say if I'm using a ploy. So, right out the gate, as I said, I am going to use a free strategic ploy because I've got my commander. So, I'm going to do mutagenic flesh, which is anytime I would take damage from an attack dice, I subtract 1 from that damage.
Ah, fun.
So to a minimum of 3.
Yeah.
So if you have it can't go less than 3, but still, very good.
Right.
Anything you want to activate at all?
Yeah.
Here?
So now I have to pick the current Doctrine Imperative for me.
Oh yes.
Which doesn't use CP. I'm going to go with the Aggressor Imperative. Because of the first turn, I don't have the depreciation effect, but I'm adding 1 to the movement characteristic of all of my operatives for this turn.
Oh, a triangle there?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so you're going zoomy.
Yep.
Makes sense. All right. Well, let's get going. I'm going to start right out the gate with I'm going to activate my gunner.
Yeah.
Over down here in the corner. Turning point 1. So I used my dash to get them right up on the door here.
Yep.
So they're just going to go... Eat. So fortunately, I've got 3 AP models, which is very, very nice. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Yeah, I think I'll just...
So it's a circle to go through the door, was it?
It's a circle to get through the door here, and then we'll go 1, 2, kind of like so. I'll just go right there.
Yeah.
Gosh, am I dashing? No, you know what I'm going to do? He does have an engage order, so I'm going to put this one on guard.
Ah,
so if you wrap that corner, he's looking for you.
Fair. What do I want to do? The immediate guard is powerful.
It's a plasma gun.
Yeah. And I don't want to lose just the first operative I send through there, which is a very good chance of that.
Yeah, well, maybe, yeah. But maybe this is one of those situations where you just throw them in. I only get 1 shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like throw a rock in there first.
Yeah, God, that'd be good.
Damn it! That was my 1 shot.
You know what? This is what the Vanguard are for. So I'm going to this dealie, and I'm going to activate this Vanguard here.
Okay.
I'm going to move circle to here, circle to the door. They're going to spend an AP to open the door. Clade. Because this door's broken.
This door's broken. Yeah. I keep forgetting to fix it. But I mean, who's closing doors on Space Hulk?
Yeah. They just like shove the door and it just comes off. Broken old Space Hulk. And so then then it's a circle to get through, and I have a square left to get to about there. And that's that turn. Because I spent an AP to move and an AP to open the door.
Can you break up your movement between doors?
I believe so.
If you can, that's amazing, and I have not done that before.
Maybe we should double check now before
I mean,
I go through the entire...
I'm inclined to believe it.
Yeah.
If not, I mean, I'm sure you were still moving up and opening the doors, so we'll figure it out as it goes along anyway. Please let us know. I've never done that before. It makes sense why it would. Yeah. Why wouldn't you just get to keep going after you've opened the door? We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right. What am I going to do here? You can continue after... Paul, how have we never done that? We always just move guys over and we're like, well, that's their move.
I mean, the wall itself is covered, which is nice.
That's true, yeah. Okie dokie. Let's see here. Yeah, I think what we'll do is, while this is going on, I'm gonna go and let's activate the Shrike Talon. It's the name, horrifying name. So they're gonna move. They're gonna open this door. They've got one to get through, and then they will dash. And then they're just gonna chill.
Fair dinkum.
There we go. So this one's got a conceal order.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, you're up.
I'm gonna move. Maybe the surveyor, I think, because I want them to get through the door and then have the gunner move as far as they can.
Yeah.
So they're gonna go to about there. That's a circle. I'm gonna circle up to the door. They're gonna open the door for an AP. They're gonna circle through the door, and then they're gonna have 1 extra inch of movement.
The little inch is mega.
See, is it? Yes. I get the symbols confused so many times.
Yeah, who'd have thought making the symbols was a bad idea?
Yeah. And they have a conceal order.
Okie dokie.
Does that little box there provide cover, or is it just...
It's just fluff.
Okay.
Yeah, won't even take up a movement. I just put it there because I've got them. Great. Okay. Boy howdy. I think what I'll do is I'll activate my leader. So it's gonna take, I think I can, yeah, so I'll dash to the door. Use movement to go there. And go 1, 2, like so. And I mean, I don't know if you're going to, but guard. You could come any closer. Or oh no, wait, they've got a conceal order, so they're not going to do that. And instead, actually, here's what I'm going to do. This is actually way smarter. So I use 1 to get through the door, so it's 1 and then 2. So they're actually going to go this way. And go like that.
Checks out.
All you.
All right.
Did you see Dragonality's message? It's very cute. They say, partner, also non-binary, walked in, looked at Max and said, that's the look I want, and then was very excited when I mentioned Max's pronouns.
Yay!
Yeah! You're an influencer, Max.
Oh,
you did it. The fact that this dude is just like shoveling this gun through the door. It's so long.
Okay, you grab the other end of the gun. We'll put it in. Wait, no, turn it. Turn it. No, the other way. Turn it. Okay, there we go. There we
I'm
go.
gonna dash to get into cover.
You got it.
We're just gonna post up here.
Seems like a good little spot.
Yeah.
All right. This feels like it's going to be one of them sort of positioning-y turn ones. Okay, so I think it's going to take, yeah, essentially my move to just hop in here.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to...
I know that it's like a circle just to make getting through doors easy, but it always seems like it's a little too much.
It's too much, yeah.
But also, in my brain, that means that everybody who's going through the door is tripping over it slightly.
Yes, yeah.
Because they're raised up.
Which, you know, makes it a little bit more relatable.
Yeah.
We
just got short little legs.
Yeah, there we go.
And I guess you're just bonking your shoulders.
Yeah. I gotta look at my psychic powers. Because they're not all just do damage.
Yeah. Is that your...
That was mine, yeah. You're all you.
All right. There's going to be a lot of moving happening here. 1, 2, 3.
So it is just those 2 attacks, but I have one that you should probably know about.
Yeah.
Which is I can give one of my friendos lethal 5-up, no cover, brutal on their weapon.
Dang.
Including like their ranged weapon. So.
Yeah. So it's moving a dash.
Up on the...
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, great. It's paying dividends already.
They do not have vantage.
Okay, so the main thing for my... I can still do move and a dash, I just wouldn't be able to do a shoot. So, yeah, I'll literally just activate my heavy gunner, get him in, and do a dash.
So I just realized there was a tech up I was meant to reveal.
Oh, all right, what do you got?
Assassination Order, Faction Tech Up 3. I was meant to reveal this in the target reveal of the first turning point.
Okay.
Select one of your operatives.
Sure.
If that enemy is incapacitated before the 4th turning point, I score a VP. If I do that with a friendly hunter operative, a hunter clade operative that is within 3 inches of it, I score an additional VP.
Okay. So
please pick a target for me to kill.
Oh, do I have to pick it?
Your opponent selects one of their operatives.
Oh, okay. You know what? I will say my... I wonder if I could just really, you know what? It'll be my leader.
Okay.
Yeah. If you've got Headhunter, damn. Great. Okay. So I moved my heavy.
Guys
and
just
then
standing around. What? Why is everybody suddenly pointing at me?
Everyone just being like, shouting at.
Great. That'll be so the heavy, and then I think it's your activation now.
Cool.
Oh god, it's gonna be another one of them bloody Turning Point 2 games.
Oh yeah,
just gonna shoot so much.
Move. Use the square to go there. The circle to get through there. Second circle to go there. Whoop, goodbye. And then dash to get into cover. I was thinking about Overwatch or Guard, and then I was like, they have a pistol.
Yeah, you're like,
also,
oh wait,
they have a conceal order. So.
Okay. Oh shoot. Fire Blast and Life Siphon don't have range? Holy crap.
Yeah.
I don't think I can reach you, but I mean maybe not this. I basically block the way, but okay. My last one, Psyker, they're just gonna scoot up here.
Alright.
And Flippy this. I guess, yeah, I mean I can basically put them here. Let me readjust this a bit. Because you know, inches matter. In a game of inches. It's literally a game of inches.
Yeah.
So they're going to be right up on their butts. Great. That is all my friendos. I don't think I'm going to be getting Overwatch shots, but we'll find out.
Yeah, I guess those have conceal, and probably nobody else is going to be able to move into your range. Mm-hmm. So, about there.
Paul, get your groceries out of the fridge after.
And then
at the end.
At the end, yeah.
I feel like if I run out there, then you're actually going to get a Overwatch shot because I will no longer
So, I mean, as it stands right now, this is the only one who's got this heavy gunner. So he... I mean, I guess I've kind of got line on the friend who's on there. Wait, but I actually can't because I did a dash with them. So they literally cannot shoot this one.
Right.
So the only person who could really feasibly do it.
Heavy.
They've got a heavy one.
Right.
I've got fancy heavy rules, but I still went around them.
I'm not used to Marines having heavy stuff. So I'm just gonna dash to get through the door as well.
Yeah, you've got the all clear to just go in. So yeah, if you just until you walk somebody that way, you're welcome to just keep rapid fire.
I think I only have one that can kind of get close to that, which would be this one. Circle there, circle to go through. So I'm gonna very specifically not do that. I'm gonna move
Makes sense.
right up to the corner here.
Good call, good call. I'm actually going to scoot this camera down as you're going.
Yep.
Whoop. There, a little bit more room.
There. I'm going to borrow the long stick for this. We're going to go just the other side of this door, and then we're going to dash. Yeah, everyone's just piling up around this corner.
Yep. They're like, I'm overwatching. Okay. We're not going to come out then. Okay.
Like, should we get this command point, sir? No, we're just going to stand here and make sure nobody else gets it.
Yeah.
I mean, the big brain realization in XCOM is realizing that Overwatch isn't a way to shoot people, it's a way to make the enemy not move.
That's true, yeah. Pretty much. I mean, yeah, because the Overwatch shot is worse.
Yeah. And in XCOM specifically, it's the AI generally won't move if they can see they're under Overwatch.
Yeah.
So it's more like, I want you to stay there, so I'm just gonna... You just stay there.
I'm still just waiting for a 40k kill team style or 40k XCOM game where you just get to where you play as different factions and it's versus.
Yeah.
Considering the dozen games that are in development with the 40k license, I'm actually surprised there isn't one out already.
Yeah, I mean there's RTSs galore, but not just like because that was the thing. Chaos Gate was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Now if they took that system and you could go up against people and play as different factions, wow.
Yeah.
I'd be all over it.
I'm dashed to the door. All right, there we go. That's all my stuff.
Oh, what a nice, delightful turning point one.
Yeah.
Very chill.
We just sort of moved around, had a nice time in the Space Hulk.
I feel like that happens a lot in Into the Dark specifically. You'll have kind of non-guns on those ones, but I'm all right with that. Great. Okay, so easy peasy. Let's go to turning point 2.
Yeah.
I like those guys, Max's guys in the corner there. They're currently in the process of drawing straws for who gets to go out from
Who's
behind
going?
the door. Who gets to go out there first?
Okay, I am. Yeah. So I guess first things first. Let's ready up our operatives, and then we'll roll for some initiative. God damn, too many little bits and bobs.
You telling me?
Yeah, I guess, eh? Me complaining with my 6 model team.
Me putting my models literally on top of their markers just to fit them in here.
You are like a little baby then. I have the AdMech.
I mean, you're more like a big baby, really.
Okay.
Almost there.
All right. I would like to win this initiative.
I would like to win this initiative.
Yeah, I want to win this initiative roll very badly. Because if I don't, I have a feeling that the gun is going on Overwatch. All right. Let's... Come on. Come on. 2, 6. Let's go. All right. Okay. Okay. Good start. Good start.
Strategic phase.
Yes. So we'll gain 1 CP each. Do you have a ploy or anything you'd like to do?
Well, I definitely have to think about my doctrinate imperatives.
That's true.
And I need to also see... cannot...
Boy, howdy, that gun is horrifying. I think I'm going to have to take it out. All right, I am going to... first off, do my huge, which is I get a free mutagenic flesh. So all damage will be reduced by 1 to a minimum of 3. But I am also going to do malicious volleys.
What does that do?
I get a double shoot.
Ah, right. Standard
although-
Marine double shooty.
Hold on. It can perform 2 shoots if a bolt weapon. Oh, right. I don't actually have a single bolt weapon on this team, do I?
You got a bolt pistol.
I got pistols, right. Okay, maybe I'm not going to do that then. I guess I'm just going to keep my command points. Holy moly.
All right.
I mean, those command rerolls are super handy.
It's true. It's true. I've got some pretty interesting tactical ploys, too.
Yeah. I'm going to use one of my strategic ploys. I'm going to use Calculated Approach. Until the end of the turning point, each time a shooting attack is made against a friendly Hunter Clade operative that is more than 6 inches from an enemy operative, If I retain any crit saves, I can select one of my failed saves to be retained as a successful normal save.
Nice. Okay. All right.
So that's a command point used for me.
You got it.
And I'm also going to select a new Doctrina Imperative. Imperative? One of those two.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
That one.
And I'm trying to decide between Protector and Bulwark.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to say Bulwark here, which lets me, if I roll 2 or more failed saves, I can re-roll one of my defense dice. I just don't... This is going to be a bloodbath turn.
Yes, I get the feeling we're going to be shooting each other a lot.
I would like to have as many of my tiny men survive this turn as possible.
That seems good.
And then I'm also going to...
because it's the first time you've used it, you don't get the negative.
Depreciation effect, correct. That negative would be subtract a circle from the movement characteristic of all my operatives. And then I'm also going to select activate faction attack op 2, because whenever this reveal is whenever a Doctrina Imperative first becomes active for your turn, or for your kill team. At the end of any turning point, if an imperative is active for your kill team and the total wounds lost by enemy operatives is greater than lost by friendly operatives, I score a VP.
Okay, all right. Makes sense.
And then on following turns, if I'm on a different Doctrina Imperative, the same thing goes into effect. But if I stick on the same one, we don't count for that turn.
Okay.
Designer's note. This is the one with 2 designer's notes.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Designer's note. After revealing the stack up, we recommend keeping a tally of wounds lost by each kill team. That's a good note. When counting wounds, if an operative is reduced to 0 wounds, ignore the excess wounds lost. Designer's note. This differs from the wording of Reputation to Maintain from the Euclidean Star Strider, where it works very similarly but slightly differently.
Cool. All right. Yeah. This is why it does the same thing but has a different name.
Yeah. Oh, just.
Okay. Cool. Then I guess it's yeah. I have no targets to reveal quite yet.
Yep.
Mine are all triggers. So great. You ready to go?
Yeah.
So I gotta level with you. I'm of 2 minds.
Yeah.
The first mind is I run out with my heavy gunner and I kill your big gun guy. Or attempt to, I guess.
I will note that they still have a conceal order and are in cover.
Yes, but if I am able to move my guy here,
Gotcha.
then I'll have just the full end. And I am just putting them out in the open.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that, like, how many wounds do these friends have? 7?
7, yeah. And they got 4-up saves, which I feel is like kind of unusual in...
That's pretty good, actually. Yeah.
I mean, but you see like a lot of 3-ups for Marines.
Yeah.
You see like a lot of 5-ups for everything
For everything else, yeah. So they get 4-ups. That's pretty good. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. God, that gun is horrifying. I think I just have to. I think I just gotta. Yeah, all right, I'm activating my heavy gunner.
All right.
So they are heavy, but I have the fancy rules that mean as long as I don't move more than 6.
Which is the slow but purposeful from Thousand Suns.
Oh, yeah.
Same ruling as that.
Then I'm still allowed to shoot. So,
all right.
We're doing it. All right, I'm using my Reaper Chain Cannon. So this is a 6 attack, 3-up.
Woof.
Ceaseless. So it has Fusillade. How greedy am I?
I don't know.
What does ceaseless mean?
So ceaseless means I can reroll ones.
Ooh, nice.
Which is very good. Ceaseless is very, very good. Fusillade is garbage.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if it's worth it in this. So it's if within the original target, a circle, I can basically include them in the attack and distribute the dice. But they also still get to roll defensives against it. So
you can basically split your attack.
Yeah. I'm really not huge into Fusillade, so I'm just going to...
Never wanted to use it.
Yeah, I'm just going to go all in on them. So I've got just the pure line of shot.
Yeah.
On them.
Definitely the weird situation with the base where I couldn't get the model right up to the cover.
Yeah, well, so it's an interesting sitch where it's like I don't, because I'm basically like I've got a fear line.
Yeah,
like, obviously
yeah.
this.
I mean, I think like I'm definitely gonna give it to you.
Yeah,
but it's sort of just like this is my first experience with a
weird, big long,
weird long base. So it's like, oh, that's something to note.
You can't get this close to the cover because his gun is in the way.
Yeah, it's the fact that you have to divide the results. Yeah,
and the fact that you have to divide it before you see the results.
All right,
useless.
So I have no piercing or anything like that, but let's see how we do. One dice went away. Okay, I have 4 hits, or three hits and a crit.
Don't die on me. All right, we got two successful saves. I need to double check the exact wording on all my things. I can't, so I didn't get any crits, and I didn't get 2 or more failed saves, so I can't do any rerolls here.
Okay.
Unless I wanted like a command point reroll or something.
This will be 8 damage.
Which will kill them.
Which will kill them.
So I am going to use a command point reroll.
Okay.
And I'm going to succeed.
Oh, snap! Should I do the same?
Can you at this point?
Max, what was that thing with if a guy is 6 inches away from one of your...
Oh, right.
Would that apply here?
Let's double check the wording on that one. Nope, not that one. Calculated approach. If I retain any critical saves, I can select one of my failed saves to be retained as a normal save. But I didn't get any critical saves, so I couldn't do that.
Okay. Okay, then, yeah, so just the 1 crit goes through, so you'll take 5?
Yep.
And the triple save.
2 wounds remaining.
All right, well, at least I've injured them.
Oh, yeah.
So it should make the gun shooting worse.
I'm going to remember that rule exists.
Oh, yes, wounded. Okay, so I'm trying to think what my guy can do at this point.
I can't dash.
I can't dash. I don't think there's any mission actions I can really do.
You didn't take you don't have like a second shoot or anything, so you can't guard.
No. I think he's just chilling there.
All right.
All right, it's you.
I'm going to activate my gunner before, just so I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go to kill order.
That makes sense.
And we're going to shoot your guy.
All right.
What? Not fair.
My guy.
All I did was shoot at you, and now you're shooting me? What?
So what's the profile on this horrid thing?
So this is a transuranic arquebus. It has 4 attacks.
Okay.
It hits on a 2-up, which is now a 3-up because it's wounded.
Right.
It does 5 damage, AP 1, heavy, unwieldy, mortal wounds 3 and a crit.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what you got.
2 hits.
2 hits? Okay. All right. I got 2 dice. I'm saving on 3s. Praise the Marines. I got a crit and a regular.
Dinger.
Okay. We faded the gun.
Yep. And I can't move. I can't do anything else. So yeah, they're just gonna chill.
Okay. All right. Do I just push the advantage now, I guess? Yeah, probably. Okay, I'm going to activate my Psyker. My Balefile Acolyte, and I'm going to swap them to an engage order.
I have a feeling that the arquebus is the sort of weapon that I'm not going to get to fire very often.
Yeah.
This is such a big target.
It seems, to me, that seems horrifying in open game.
Yeah.
Like in non Into the Dark, like you put that on a vantage point and...
Yep. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to move. We have no fear. Nurgle will protect. Look how it worked in that last instance.
Mm. Wow, okay. You have 1 fear. The arquebus.
Right, yes. All right, they're going to come right up on here. And I would like to engage in some fire blasting.
Deal. Just stick real quick.
Yep.
You are closer than 6.
So this is a psychic attack?
This is going to be a psyker attack, yes. Yeah. So,
which still counts as a shooting attack?
it does, yes. So I'll only be able to do the one. But
yeah, but also just for anything that refers to shooting attacks and stuff like that.
It has to be visible. Okay, actually, can we do it this way?
Sure.
What I'll say is first, before I come around the corner,
Yeah.
because I can do 2 psychic things a turn, but I can't shoot twice.
Yeah.
Or wait, perform a free shoot action.
You can still only take 1 shoot action per turn.
Thank you. I'm so glad you play Thousand Suns.
Yeah.
I have played none Psyker armies.
Yes.
So I'm going to actually, before I round this corner, I'll use one of my APs to do Malign Influence on the Shrike Talon.
Okay.
So basically gives it 5 up, no cover, and brutal. Special rules on its weapons. And then it'll come around, so that's 2, and then finally I'm going to shoot your leader.
Interesting.
With a Fire Blast. So this is no cover, blast 2, splash 1. Just shy, I think, of being able to splash there.
And you're more than 6 away, so I can do my crit reroll, and I'm going to be very glad that I have a invulnerable save here.
Yes, yeah. So 4 attacks, 3 ups, 3, 4, lethal 5 though because it has blast. And let's see how it goes. Fire blast! Ooh, not great. I think I'll spend 1 point to, oh god, do my reroll. I'm just drowning in CP here, really. Cool, it's a hit. So I got 3 regular hits. Oh, no, wait, sorry. It's 5 up. 2 crits, 1 hit.
Oh.
Man, blasting into the dark, dude. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
What a roll! All right, yeah, you just it's fire. Yeah. Imagine having flesh and being afraid of fire. Am I right?
Flesh, I got rid of that years ago.
Oh man, okay.
Oh boy.
Well, that's horrifying. Yeah, that's my activation. Go for it.
Oh, that was 1 CP. Did you?
Yes. Yeah.
You went down from 4. Yep. This is the first one you spent this game.
It is. Yeah. I get a free thing basically every time.
Oh, nice.
Okay, go for it. These have been. It's supposed to be a bloodbath, but you and I are being shockingly good at rolling today.
I feel like I want to return the favor.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to move to do this, but that's okay. I've got 1 more right there. Yeah. I'm just gonna be fairly greedy, I guess. I can just use a stick for this. Up to this point.
Makes sense.
Flip it for free because of my Servo Skull.
Oh yeah! All right, Max scores the first VP.
Yeah. Switch you to a kill order.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna shoot this psyker.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your skull, or is it a different skull that you carry with you?
Oh, it's a different skull.
Different skull, yeah.
Is that just like your head
although,
flies off?
I'm surprised there isn't like an AdMech thing where they're they've foregone the head so that they have a space to store their servo skull.
Oh, that'd be fun.
You just walk around
and so their head comes off and does it.
Yeah. Or just like the classic sort of head in a jar little things floating around.
Yeah.
But there definitely seems to be like a hierarchy of how your body gets used in various things.
Yeah.
And the skulls are just like, well, we just got a lot of them.
Yeah, so I mean, let's just turn them into little
It's faster
skittering
than
dudes.
like 3D printing a housing container or
yeah,
whatever.
exactly. All right.
All right, I'm going to shoot you.
Yep.
With my Phosphor Blast Pistol, which has 4 attacks, is 2 plus 4/5 damage. Blast 1, no cover. So, critting on 5s.
Critting on 5s. All right. No AP or anything though.
No AP,
Thank
but it's still
goodness.
a bunch of stuff. We got 3 hits, 1 of which is a crit.
All right, so I have 2 normals. So you got 2 normals and a crit.
Correct.
Is this one of those ones that has like a really odd weighted crit?
Nope.
No. Okay.
It's a philosopher blast pistol, which means it has blast.
Okay. All right. Do I want to do anything with that? I'm just like swimming in APs. I've never felt the sensation before. Oh shoot! I messed up. I could have used a very. It's fine.
Yeah.
I have a thing called Veteran of the Long War, which is much like the Mordaka or whatever from Orcs, which is if I do a shooting attack and nothing happens, I can redo it.
Oh.
So I should have done it there. Yeah. That's okay. I don't have anything to really augment this, so I will take the crit damage.
Yep. Which is 5.
5. Okay, so that gets reduced to 4.
Right.
For the Thanks, Papa Nurgle. So they'll go down to 9.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do that. Great.
Yep.
Okay.
What am I?
That was 4 damage on Ben?
Yes.
4 damage on them. Yeah, going down to from... Or wait, am I... Sorry, I'm looking at it thinking I'm 13 because that's a magic number in a lot of these, but it's 12, isn't it? Oh, no. Yeah, it is 12, so...
Okay. Going down to 8.
I'm just want to keep track of how much damage in total you guys are taking.
Right.
That's
marking that.
That's very important. We should be... all right.
I currently have 5 for Max and...
5 for me.
4 for... No, you just say you just took 4 there, right?
Oh, right. I took 4.
Yeah.
Right.
I've taken 5. You've taken 4.
And you want to have a higher number than...
Yes, I want to do more to you.
Okay.
I want to shoot you a bunch.
Got it. All right.
And if I shoot you a bunch, I get a BP.
I am in charge range.
Oh boy.
I'm going to charge that leader.
All right.
So yeah, I'll swap this into a engage order. Hello.
Hi.
How's it going? Nice to meet you. I'm Shrike Talon.
Yep. You are wounded.
Oh, right.
Because you're next, because radiation.
Radiation, eh?
This character is so rad, you have no idea.
Gosh, I totally should have thought about that because I have, or no, wait. Is that attack ploy? Right. Yeah, and plastable. It's a strategic ploy, which makes my dudes not able to be treated as injured.
Oh!
But good old Nurgle. Okay. Well, then what I'm going to actually do is before we get into this battle, I am going to spend a CP for Malignant Aura.
Ooh.
Which is, while an enemy operative is within 3 of a Nurgle operative, I subtract 1 from your defense characteristic.
Oh.
So a whole dice I take away.
Damn.
Which is an interesting combo I found that somebody pieced together that if you go up within 3 and you supercharge a plasma and do that, they have no dice.
Yep. But we're in melee where defense dice aren't used.
Oh, that's a very good point.
You might want to...
I don't do that. Right. Right. It's all attack dice.
Yeah.
Oh, Max, thanks for existing.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Cool ability. Stupid time to use it. Great. Okay, so let's do some fighting. So in this one, really the only thing that's none of my other abilities really matter. Yep. Except for nothing. Yeah. Okay. I'm flensing blading you.
Yep. So you're rolling at 1 worse to hit, which is fine.
Okay. So I'm on 4-ups now.
I am also on 4-ups.
Okay. I got lethal 5 on these.
My taser cane.
Oh, no, wait. Oh, right. I have so many other words. This guy's got the malignant whatever from the Psyker on them, too. So it's extra lethal 5-up.
Right.
But brutal is the big thing. So brutal being that you can only parry with crits.
Gotcha. Thankfully, I'm also lethal 5-up.
Okay, good. All right, great. All right, so this will be...
I have stun.
Oh, yeah, you've got your dealies.
This is the first time I've used stun.
Okay. Interesting. Not great rolls.
Same.
So I've got 2 crits and 1 crit and 2 hits.
And I have a crit. And I am desperately trying to remember the wording on stun.
So Right, yeah. Stun, which we... Oh my god, it's one of the ones that's cut off. Damn. It's alright, we got this. I have the book. I think it's... You get to take an AP off.
Yeah, I'm just not sure exactly... so in melee, I get to remove one of your dice if I crit. And then if I do it again, then I remove one of your AP.
Right.
I just don't know when that happens, because that's important.
Mm-hmm. It's in this case, it's life or death here.
Yep.
Terrain traits. She could just search. Stun means Benz discards a normal hit when you push a crit through.
Okay.
When you hit with it.
Got it.
Okay. Then in that very important instance, yes. I will use... You've only got the one crit, eh?
Correct.
I will use my crit to parry your crit.
Fair.
And then I will send 2 hits through.
Okay. How much damage are they each?
They are... It'll be 3 damage each.
Okay. Whew.
So they
not dead.
They live with 1.
2, because they're the leader and
they got 8. Okay, yeah. All right.
Which puts the total that I've lost to 11, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Can you shoot into melee? I can't remember.
You can't.
Okay. That's fine.
That's fine.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Great. Yeah, that'll be my activation.
Cool. You know what? We've had enough of that side. And none of these have activated yet.
That's
so
true.
I don't have to run into guard or anything.
You definitely have an opportunity to push someone through.
Now. And I'm going to activate... Break out the stun again. We're going to activate the arc rifle. It's going to move... basically into cover here. There. And then they're going to shoot... let's shoot your leader.
That makes sense.
Got a headhunt on you.
Yeah,
No
they're
cover.
open.
Yep.
And that's the one with the arc rifle?
This is the one with the arc rifle.
Yikes!
Which it hits on 3-ups, deals 4, 5, has AP 1, and stun.
Okay.
Alright. Not bad.
I got a normal save.
Alright, I have 2 normals and a crit.
Okay.
So I'm going, so that discards that. You're going to take 9 damage total and lose an AP.
Okay.
Until your next activation is done.
Just double checking that ploy would be inflicted from an attack dice. Okay, so it'd be 2 less from it.
Right.
So 7?
From 9 down to 7, yes.
Ow! That puts me at, I mean, if it's my leader, I guess they are a 13-point model, so that's still nice. So 6. They are wounded.
In that last fight between Max's leader and how much damage did Max?
I took 6.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have you tied at 11.
Ooh! Uh-oh. Okay.
Tie game.
Alright.
Yeah. Zappo.
Hate that for me.
I'm okay with it.
So they're wounded.
Yep. So they can move less and their stats are down.
Yep. Well, I don't want to lose you, friend. So I think what I'm going to do... yeah, I'll activate my leader.
There definitely feels like a... Because we've got so few models, it feels like a... And they're so impactful, it feels like a weathering the storm.
Yes.
For me to just be like, oh god!
Yeah, I gotta slowly...
And then if I can get through it, then I've got so many shoots.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm activating them. They're going to scoot into here, so that's their move. They will dash onto this point.
They don't get a free door open, do they? And they're down in AP.
Oh, right, because you got a crit. You stunned.
Yeah,
oh my gosh. Yeah. Right, okay, so then they move. All right, then their move is literally just going to be...
Go hide in the corner?
That. Yeah.
Amazing.
Great. Very leadership-y. At least they're in cover, so, and they've got a conceal order, so...
Yeah. You'll probably be fine.
We'll probably be okay. All right, go for
it. Sick.
So I didn't use the no longer wounded one, but I will probably end up using that going forward.
Yeah.
Although I will say already the taking less damage, one less damage from everything is very nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with one of my rangers over here. This is my test model, so it's the only one that's actually fully complete. I'm gonna dash basically just to this corner here, so they can poke out because they have heavy, and then they're gonna shoot the guy with the plasma gun there.
You got it.
Yeah. Ranger marksman, 4 attacks, 3+, 3, 4, heavy 1, piercing 1. So don't roll your dice yet.
Okay.
Because if I get a crit, it becomes AP 1. And I did get a crit.
Oh, nice.
I in fact got 3 hits, one of which is a crit.
All right. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be one of those days. I take the full batch.
Boy. So that's 7 damage total.
7 damage?
Oh no, sorry. It's more than that. So that's 3 is 6, and 4 is 10.
10? Okay, so
minus
3, so
7.
down to 7, so... The gunner is some are 13, some are 12. It's great. Yeah. It's very, very helpful. Okay, so they're down to 5. Oh my gosh, okay.
Just to double check, that reducing the damage by one thing is per dice,
yes.
not the entire.
Yeah, that's why
that is nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is why we were subtracting 3 there, not just 1.
Yeah. Okay, my turn, eh? Well, while they're here, we might as well shoot. I'm going to activate my plasma friendo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll shoot the one, or I guess the arc rifle friend. They're in cover, so they'll get to retain 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fine by me, because Ben only supercharges.
Yep. Fair.
Always supercharge. So this will be AP2. So basically, you get a defense.
Is this guy damaged enough that it'll kill him if it...
Yep.
If I rolled 2 1s, yes. Yeah.
I'm going to wait until you roll to see whether or not I want to roll this for a crit or just leave it as a regular.
Oh, sure. That's fair enough. Okay. Supercharge! So 3 ups. Or I guess... Oh, shoot. It's 4 ups now, isn't it? Oh, God. That's fine. Surely I can't roll bad all night. Okay. We got a crit and a hit and 2 1s. Which I've already... Can you... How many times... You can command point reroll multiple times in a turning point, right?
I believe so.
Is it multiple points in a turning point, or... I know it's once per... I know you can definitely can't do it multiple times in one attack.
Or did I just literally goozle myself? Well, I'm rolling. Oof. Please don't be another 1. I'll go to 2. Yeah, you can use more than once. Great. Oh, it's another crit.
Yeah.
1s to 6s. Okay. Ow. Great. So coming in, this will be 12, 13.
Okay. So if I block one of the crits, I'm just trying to figure out if I.
Oh, if you block one of the crits, you'll take 11.
Okay. Wait. If I block.
It's 5, 6.
Yeah.
So I have 2.
So there was 13 total.
But math is tough.
Okay.
12, 17.
17 total.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any combination you could do.
Yeah, I don't think there is.
Okay.
So they're going to die.
All right, I've killed somebody.
I'm going to roll it anyways.
Yep.
It wasn't a crit.
Okay.
But
it was a save, so that's nice.
So that's 7 wounds that get marked.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, overkill probably doesn't count.
Overkill does not count.
Okay,
It can
all right.
mention that very specifically.
Hey, guess what? You're both at 18 now.
Did you stun this one too, didn't you?
No, I stunned your leader.
Okay, that one that came around? Okay, thank God. All right, so I can still run away.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, so that happened. Good. He's like, God, get me out of here. By God, I mean Nurgle. So yeah, that's all they can do with the 2. And...
I'm imagining him clarifying as he runs.
God, by God, I mean Nurgle.
Oh my God, there's a character in Path of Exile, a game about killing gods.
Right.
It goes from 0 to killing all gods very quickly. But there's a character in that that's an atheist.
Okay.
He believes gods don't exist.
While they're killing gods.
And he thinks everybody is either making it up or hallucinating.
Right. So are they just along for the ride to see? Well, let's see.
They're an atheist conspiracy theorist.
Oh, great. Okay.
And there's this great point where they're in doing heist missions and stuff like that. And if he gets attacked, he'll be like, "Oh God, wait, I didn't say that."
Oh, wait. Right. And then my last thing, I'm gonna dash in there. So we're all together. 2 very wounded boys. Your turn.
Yeah. So you've got 1 model left that can do damage to me. I think Turnabout deserves fair plasma. That's the saying, right?
That is how it goes.
Yeah. Circle to get through the door. And then 2 circles, like there, just past this one. And then I'm going to shoot you.
Yep.
With my gun.
With the gun. Now that's a plasma gun.
I'm going to shoot you with my plasma caliber.
Caliber, right. It's not a gun. It's not a gun.
Even though the stat line is exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
And I'm not overcharging
Not overcharging it, okay.
because I have less wounds than you.
So it's AP1 then.
It is AP1.
Okay.
And I'm rolling 4 dice and hitting on 3s. And we got 1 regular and 1 crit.
All right.
I'm glad I didn't
supercharge
it.
I probably shouldn't. I got another 1, but I do have 1 regular save. So
1 regular save. Okay, so you take 6 damage.
All right, so that goes to 5, which means that I will go to 7. 7. There we go.
All right. That's to you.
That's to me, eh? So I've got 1 more model, essentially. Yep. This is my anointed. This is the one that goes sicko mode. I think what I'll do... Yeah, still pretty far out of range. I'm going to put this friendo... Yeah, here. I'm going to keep their conceal order.
It's currently going sticko mode.
Yeah, sticko mode. And I will use a point to capture that. I will
Cool.
And I guess I can't put them on guard, so I think I'm in a spot where I don't actually think you can really wrap around and shoot me in any way. So
No.
Cool. That'll be me.
Yeah, I guess with the concealed, that'll protect you a fair bit.
Keep me safe.
Yeah. All right. So I have run of the
Meanwhile, yeah. Although I will have some Overwatch shots.
You will have some Overwatch shots for sure. Which means I should try and remove some of your guys. And I know you can Overwatch with heavy because that's important to my team. All right, let's see. I do really want to shoot that guy. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I'd have to get really far around. So we're gonna think about those later because that's gonna be.
That's Feature Max's problem.
It is, because they're probably going to end up running for objective rather than anything. And if I want to try and get some of your models off to not have Overwatch, now's the time to do that. So we're going to start with... read the rules on the Surveyor. Actually, no, I'm not. It's just not important here. Nobody's in cover. I can't do anything about that. I'm going to activate the Surveyor. I'm going to switch them to a kill order, because this is kill team.
Kill order, the kill team.
They're going to dash into cover. And then they're going to shoot that one.
Okay.
With a gun!
With a gun! What do they got?
So this is a... the galvanic rifle, 4 attacks, 3+, 3/4, piercing 1. So
okay.
Hold off on. We got 1 hit and 1 crit, so it has got AP 1.
Okay. I got 2 normals.
All right. So you'll take 4 damage from the crit.
Well, I'm actually, I think so your regular hits do 3?
Yeah, so it's 3/4.
And then you're, okay. So I think either way this will work out to essentially be the same. Because if I do this, then it's 3, because I can't reduce it below 3. And if I do...
Oh, right, you can use 2...
I can use 2 normals to do the crit,
right,
but it works out exactly to be 3. So, yeah, I'll take 3.
Yep.
They go down to 5. Right.
All right.
So is that you take 2?
No, it can't go below 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. 3 is the adjusted number.
Yes. More wounded friends. All right. Well, I know what ploy I'm using from now on.
Overwatch from you.
Yeah. I think what I will do is...
Check. Does that count as within a circle? I can't quite see from this angle.
No. It's,
okay.
I'm still a little bit away.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll use my heavy, and I guess I could... Again, I'm in another situation where I could fuse a lot. They're at 2, so it's like, maybe?
Will this be the first ever use of a fusillade?
So I hit on... It would be 4-ups, I guess, because it's an Overwatch shot. And it's ceaseless. Okay. All right. I think that's what I'll do. So you know what? I've never used it before. Right. Let's do it. So just to do it, after selecting a target, I select any number of targets. So that friendo there.
Yep.
Distribute my attack dice between the targets, and then make a shooting attack. So I'm going to do 2 for the shooty friend and 3 for the other one.
Okay.
All right.
Let's just do them as separate attacks, I guess.
Sure. So yeah, let's do the gunman first.
Okay. Do you have AP or anything?
Nope.
Okay. Not bad.
I got a crit and a hit.
I got 2 crits.
2? Oh my god. Yeah. See, never used Fusillade, kids. It's horrible. All right. Well, I'll do the other one then.
Okay. What you got there?
I have 1 crit.
All right. Oh, right, because you're on Overwatch, so it's slightly worse.
Yeah, so it's slightly worse.
Which means I do actually want to roll all 3 and not take the cover. No crit saves. So.
Okay, so then you'll take 5.
Oof. Ow.
All right. Well, I'm dividing it at least.
That means it does more damage, right?
Yeah, sure.
Does it reduces damage somehow? Or?
Okay, your turn.
All right.
That's the thing. It's the fact that they get full defense dice.
Yeah.
Is what makes it really bad.
If you could split it after.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
would be like if you could roll the dice, see your roll before they roll defense dice, even if they did roll both defense dice.
Yeah.
And
then
like
be able to divide it in a way. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna move.
Oh wait. Oh, I'm silly. It's 6 dice. I rolled 5.
You got a lot extra.
I don't know which one it would have gone to though. So at this point, it's fine.
Fair. Guess I'm gonna move you up here. This is well within the move distance. I just want to get them. I guess I'll go close enough to the door that I can open it without moving it.
There's no door there.
Oh, there is no door there.
The door is here.
There.
So you got a door there.
In that case, I'm going to pop over on this side of the cover because that seems smarter. Except then I won't be able to see. Okay. Let's see if there's a spot where I can be on this side of the cover and still have line of sight to you. And I don't think there is. Go back up even further, maybe. No, I don't think so. So I'm going to be on this side of the cover.
Praise the pillar, the big piece of metal blocking the face. Oh, I'm still getting shot.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right.
And then I'm going to shoot you.
Okay.
With my gun.
With the gun.
And so this is very similar to the galvanic rifle. This is a radium carbine. It normally has 2/4 damage, and rending. This is bumped up to 3 normal damage.
Okay.
And I'm rolling 4 dice and hitting on 3s. There's a lot of normal hits.
I have a crit and 2 normals.
Which one's rending again?
Rending, I think, is like it's like almost like splash, right? If you retain any crits, retain 1 normal as a crit too.
Okay.
Ah, much better.
Yep.
No
applied.
crits though.
No crits here. 4 regular hits.
4 regular hits. Okay, so I will take 1 normal hit then.
Okay. Of 3.
2. Okay.
Down to 2, to be clear.
Yep.
I thought 3 was the minimum.
3 is the minimum.
Yeah. So
just-
I am down to 2 life.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's them.
Mm-hmm.
They had a kill order before they were.
All right. Well, I might as well take this Overwatch shot before it's all ogre.
Yep.
So I'm going to shoot this friendo there with my pistol.
Fair.
So they have a tainted bolt pistol. Bam,
Oh.
bam. So it's an Overwatch shot, and I'm wounded, so it's 5 ups, I guess.
Woofta.
Oh, yeah, the dice are being cruel to me today, but that's okay. Tainted bolt pistol is balanced though, so that's nice. So I can
Fair
reroll
and
1 of the
balanced.
dice if it goes on there. I can't use a psychic attack, can I?
think so. Also,
No?
you've used 2 psychic actions this turn already.
That's true, exactly. So then I'm set. So yeah, no AP or anything on it, so you're welcome to do it however. So that's 1 hit.
As always, slightly wanting to delay just to...
Oh
see
yeah,
if
yeah.
we- see if
Never
I-
mind. Okay, I got 2 normals.
I got 1 normal save. I've got, what, 1 CP left? I feel like it's worth it to
Okay,
reroll.
they're going for the reroll.
Did not get it.
All right.
Worth it.
Pow!
So that is 2 more
2 damage, right? Overkill. doesn't matter.
damage to your side of the total.
Okay. Yeah, that's my Overwatch.
All right. Gonna dash on top of this. Gonna switch to a kill order. Gonna shoot your man
Okay.
with my gun.
With the gun.
We have 2 normal hits.
I got 2 normal saves.
Dinger. And then we've got these 3 friendos over here. We're probably just going to do a bunch of mission actions. Sticko. Okay. Circle. Circle. Open the door. Get inside.
All right.
And then I think probably dash over here.
That was 3 actions, then?
You are correct. So you're not going to do that because
Everyone's
that would be cheating. I'm going to switch them to conceal order. Why not? We got circle, circle, circle to get through. And then dash over here. And then last but not least, we're just gonna go here and then dash inside. Should be
Okay.
within my...
There we go. That's everybody?
That's everybody.
All right, that's the end of Turning Point 2. It was bloody. It was not as bloody as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I took a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Actually, what was the damage total?
So I have Max taking 25 wounds and Ben taking 29 wounds.
Yeah. All right, so Max gets a VP.
Hell yeah.
Now, Ben, did you actually lose any of your...
I did not. No.
So
unfortunately,
that was spread among all of your guys.
yes. For most of my dudes are wounded, which is pretty bad. But fortunately, my free thing that I'm probably going to be spending on for the rest of the game is I act as though I'm not wounded. Yeah. So, but now seems like a perfect time before we go into the second half of the game to take our quick little commercial break, so we can run some ads, swap out our fluids for new ones, and when we return. More the thrilling. I have no idea which way this is gonna go. Don't go away. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to AF 40,000 here on the Loaded Gritty Run channel, where we are about to get into the second half of our Kill Team game. And I realized I actually forgot to reveal a dealio at the end of Turning Point 2 here, which is one of my attack ops. I'm running Execution, which is a Seek and Destroy one, so I reveal it at the end of any turning point in which more enemy operatives died than friendly ones. In this case, it was 1 to 0. So this counts. And so at the end of battle, if we ended 2 or more turning points, I get a victory point. If there's 3 or more, I get another one.
Yeah.
So we're just gotta try to have more of your models die than mine, which seems doable, I think.
Yeah.
Great.
I mean, I'm not really in favor of that, but it does seem very doable.
Yeah,
still.
it seems doable when you have more units than me.
It's interesting that Max's thing cares about damage.
Yep.
Yours cares about models.
Yeah, so it works in our favor, really. Great, so let's move on to Turning Point 3. So we'll ready up our friends, and then I go into another very important initiative roll, I think.
The initiative is interesting. I do quite like the way they've balanced it in terms of it being a D6, and then on ties it swaps.
Yes, yeah.
I was playing BattleTech with a friend a couple months ago, and they just do 2d6 and roll off again depending on stuff, and it's just not as
I
good.
like the fact that it's like, if you had it last time and you tie with the other person, they are going to get it the next time. It's a good way of doing it. On that, I hope I don't tie. All right, let's roll. 5. No! Yes! Literally the exact circumstance. Oh, man. All right. Cool. Let's go to the strategy phase. All right. I will...
Thank you for that reminder.
There we go. Yeah. Gave it a name. Great. So each of us gets a CP. Time for some ploys. Shocking nobody. I'm going to use my free one. So for this turning point, none of my friendos count as being injured, which is huge because most of them are.
Choice. I'm going...
and it also ignores the Overwatch ballistic skill reduction.
Nice.
And they count as not being injured, not only for damage but also for other things that might make them act as though they're injured.
They're literally, it's called implacable.
Yeah.
So
they're highly irradiated, but they don't care.
Yeah, they're fine with it.
Tuesdays, am I right? Let's see.
Oh, and you get a chance, Paul. This one just hit 10%.
I'm going to change my Doctrina Imperative.
Okay.
We're going to go over to the Protector Imperative. Each time a friendly operative makes a shooting attack, if I if I've got 2 or more failed hits, I can re-roll one of them.
Okay.
The depreciation is not in effect for this turn, but it would be that my fighting is worse, and because it's a new Doctrina Imperative, that also means this is a turn for us to total things again.
Okay, sure.
Because this is the first time this has become active.
Got it. I'm also going to do Hateful Assault, which means I can double fight.
Yeah, fancy.
Time to get in there.
Is that not shoot, but fight?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I could do both, to be honest.
I'm trying to decide whether or not I should activate Martial Protocol.
That sounds really serious.
Yeah.
Which is where I call up Marshal Sutcliffe and ask him what he would do.
Yeah.
No.
Activate the Martial Protocol.
How many CP do I have? 2?
You got 1.
1. Let's not do that then. Marshal shall remain unbothered for the immediate future.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to bother him.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to activate do another one of my faction tac op, because it's all my ones are in response to this.
Yeah.
So this should have happened when your friend died.
Gotcha.
Which we could probably actually just use the token that's there.
Yeah.
So this is my my tac op called Sacrilegious Mutilation. So whenever one of your friends dies, their corpse goes on the ground, which is represented by that token. And then I can go defile it for 1 AP. I got to stand on and I defile it, and it gives me a victory point.
Neat.
And then, the second time I do it, it is a victory point. The 4th time I do it, it's a victory point.
Gotcha.
So
The 5th time, people are like,
all right, come on, man, that's a lot of defiling.
Not much of a corpse there, everybody.
Yeah, so there's 1 corpse token going on right now. Great. We ready to go to the firefight?
We are.
As ready as we're going to be?
Yep. All right. I am going to run away.
That makes sense. That's fair.
My leader here does not want to get hit in the face again, so they are going to spend, I believe it was 2 AP to make a fallback move, and they're going to go over here. And that's my turn. Oh, actually, this flipped back, right?
Oh, yes, it will.
Can you do mission actions when you're in engagement distance of an enemy?
You can, but I have 3 AP and you have 2.
Right, so you have to control it to be able to flip it?
Yeah.
Gotcha. In that case, I cannot use my servo skull to do that. What I might do is use my servo skull to open this door.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. What am I going to do here?
Just door open. Hey, everybody.
Oh, and I guess I'm also switching them to a conceal order.
I'm a servo skull.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, the Dark Tide definitely has a lot of servo skulls and servitors and stuff in it. And the interaction that sort of stuck out to me the most is that there's a servitor in the healing dealie that when you go up and get healed from it, he'll pop out and like stick healing juices on you. But he'll also be like, don't go away.
Wait, hold on.
Come back. I'm so lonely.
Speaking of healing juices, I am going to activate my Psyker.
Perfect.
And I am going to I'm going to do my first psychic power, which is life siphoning.
Sure.
That friendo there. So
how does this work?
5 attacks, 3 up. It's 3/3 damage. And then if I hit you with at least 2 of the dice, a operative within 6 of them, which I checked is them, can regain D3 lost wounds.
Gotcha.
So get a little bit of juice back.
Ooh.
I have a crit and 3 hits.
I have a crit.
Okay, so 3 hits will go through.
Yep. You said it was 3/3?
It's 3/3, so it would be.
Does that count as a shooting attack?
It does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. They die.
They die. All right. I suck the juice out of them.
My juices.
The juices, and then we'll do D3. Wound regain. Come on. 5, 6. 2. The hit. 1.
Hey, it's not
great. 0. Okay. All right. We frosty.
So how many wounds was that actually on that guy?
7.
7.
On my.
Do you get -1 if I heal?
No, actually.
No. Damn.
Let's see. Which of these options is better for me?
Well, okay. Well, now what am I doing with the rest of this? God, should I just go on in?
2 AP and a dream.
I got an idea.
Yeah.
This is fun. They have. Oh no, that's a different character. Oh, that's a leader. Never mind. Maybe I just go and slay somebody. I could save them though. I could save them. Am I a coward?
Sure.
Kinda. A little bit. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe this is the play. Am I within charge distance?
Right.
Yes.
I ran as far as I could, and
Yeah.
I'm still getting chased out.
I think I'm going at you.
There.
Here. There we go. All right, leader. Let's melee.
All right.
I attack you with my magic fell dagger.
I use my taser cane.
Okay, so it's 5 attack, 3 up.
4 attacks,
and
4 up.
If I retain a crit, you suffer 2 mortal wounds.
Huh.
So I might be able to just get you.
Did you get it?
Yes.
Dinger.
Not an interesting roll though. Is crit and 2 hits.
Yeah.
So it'd be 2 mortal wounds.
Yep. They'll die.
I got the leader.
Dinger.
Which is headhunter. I had headhunter as my
Shocking.
final one. Yeah. So that is you score a victory point when you kill their leader if it was on the first or second, which I was so close to. On the second I would get another one, but so it's just worth 1 on this one, and we put down another. All right, I gotta be putting down these corpse tokens here.
Yeah. And that's another 2 wounds taken by Max.
Correct.
Yes, I'll just put these red guys down, I guess. We'll do these.
Sure.
That works for me. There you go. Great.
All right.
That's their activation.
Yeah.
Killed 2 people in a turn.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna shoot my arquebus before.
Yeah, seems good.
Before it dies. I'm gonna shoot the one standing in front of it.
This one?
Yeah.
That's fair. God, what does this horrid weapon have again?
We're rolling 4 dice. We're hitting on 3 ups because I'm wounded.
Yeah, still pretty good.
We're doing 5 regular damage, 3/3 mortal wounds on a crit. We've got AP 1 and heavy unwieldy.
Alrighty.
I also get a possibility for reroll because of my imperative, which I will use. Where's the exact wording on this? It's right Is it right in front of me? It is not right in front of me.
Oof. Sorry, I just saw the roll. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I get 2 more failed hits, I can re-roll one of the attack dice.
Nice.
Into a miss.
All right. I have 1 save.
Yeah. So you save. Nothing happens.
None damage.
And I can't do anything else. So that's their turn.
Okay. So we've got 1 more Dingus Mahoney over here to deal with, and then the rest are in the back there.
Dingus Mahoney is very specific.
That's what my mom used to call me.
Oh, wow.
I was a Goofus Mahoney. That's what she always referred to me as. God, yeah. I think I want to clear this room and then just start defiling the corpses. Which is a normal thing to say.
Sure is.
So yeah, we'll do that. I will have my I'll have my Shrike charge. That I believe probably works out. It seems, yeah, within chargey distance.
There.
Hello.
Hi. It's gonna go poorly for me.
Let's fight with my flensing whatevers.
Love to have.
Love my flensing whatevers. All right. 5 attacks, 5 ups.
And I have a gun butt. Get those butt emotes out in chat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I only got 3 here. Jeez.
Just a not great roll here.
That's what I like to hear. 1 regular.
I have a crit and 2 regulars.
That'll probably be enough to kill me, right?
So, yeah, if I parry your normal, I would be sending 8 through.
Yep. Bad turn for me.
Another corpse.
One of these needs to come out, right? Did I already move?
Oh, nope, I'm standing.
Oh, standing. There it is.
All right, another corpse. Another corpse on the bus.
How much damage is that?
7.
I guess then for their third action, I will... Should I just shoot this person or should I defile this? So many options.
The important questions.
Asking the important questions. I will, yeah, I'll turn around and I'll shoot the guy behind. I should just finish them off. They just have a regular bolt pistol. Although, I think I gave mine... Right, I gave mine the increase, so it's 4 5s for their bolts.
It won't make a difference here.
Oop, jeez. On 3 ups. Woof. I got 2 hits and a crit.
1 save, so... Goodbye!
Alright, this house is clear.
It's been a bad turn for me.
It's a tough start.
Oh, you still need yours.
Alright, yeah. There we go. Okay, that's them.
2 more for me. There are 2 more wounds lost for me. Boy, I sure would like to do anything. Damn, this was looking good for a minute. And now it's not.
That was a spooky one, yeah.
Yeah.
I managed to push through.
Yeah, I went from many tiny men's to very few tiny men's. Can't shoot you.
I think you... I mean, I guess you could come around them for sure.
Yeah, but from where I'm standing.
Oh, fair.
No, so my dictate's in there.
That's a really good point. Hey, Paul, could you also just put that into the names? Can we throw the pronouns onto the names there? Very helpful, I think.
Yeah.
Thanks for the suggestion, Twitch chat.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate my dictate here. I'm going to switch them to an engage order. And then I'm going to spend... Let me double check the range on this. Hopefully I should be fine here. Visible and within 6. I get plenty.
Are you throwing a grenade at me?
No. I'm calling in. I'm giving them an extra AP.
Oh, sick. Okay.
And then I'm going to guard.
Sure. Yep, that makes sense. It's a great move. Okay.
I don't have any grenades.
They're guarding, eh? So you got 5 guys left, eh?
Yep.
Whew, okay. Well, that went really well then for me.
Yes. We're all bunched up, but I haven't taken any of your models off the board. Yeah. Which is really bad for me.
I'll activate my heavy gunner.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna have them dash and loot this for a victory point. Oh man, we swapped iPads, and by that I mean we grabbed this Android one, which is great, but it turns itself off very quickly. Oh, and how many zeros am I putting in here, Paul? There it is.
If we tell people, they'll know our
it's
password.
Not really a password. Don't invade the moon base. I'll take one of our 5 iPads. Cool. That's a victory point for me, and then I will... You know what? They're turning around and they're guarding. And if you open that door,
there.
I will shoot with my 2 wounds. Go for it.
All right. Speaking of mission actions, I'm going to activate this Vanguard here. Switch them to a kill order. I'm going to spend one of their 3 AP to loot.
Yep.
Then I'm going to spend an AP to move.
We're going even on points right now.
Yeah, I'm going to move basically up here.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, here's fine. And I'm going to shoot you. That's the idea.
Yeah, I think you got it, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got the potential for 1 defense retained for being in cover, but yeah.
And I'm not injured or anything. I'm rolling 4 dice. I'm hitting on, this is with a radium carbine.
God, their guns all sound so cool.
they did some real punch-up work on this.
Yeah. I like the name of their tech. All right.
A radium carbine, which hits on 3s, does 3/4 with rending because of the equipment.
Right, so that's the crit. Turns a normal into a crit.
Which is good.
Whew!
So I'm just gonna
2 crits, essentially?
So I'm just going to double-check a couple of wordings
You got
here.
it. If it's 2 crits, I will be rolling all of my dice.
It's also 2 misses, which I believe gives me a reroll here. Because of my current imperative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So I'm going to reroll this one.
I don't know if the Psyker's going to make it, team.
Okay, it's still a miss. 2 crits.
All right, well.
For 4 damage apiece.
So even if I take 1, it'll kill me. Yeah, you got me.
Pew pew.
They're dead.
Yay!
No, my Psyche boy.
And that's 3 wounds.
3 wounds they
marked
had.
for me. Yeah.
You have drawn blood.
Finally did it.
That's the psychic was like, I'm getting a vision. Oh.
Well, that makes defiling these corpses so much harder.
You'll love to see it.
Hashtag Chaos Warrior problems.
Yeah. Boy. Should I just... I'm genuinely considering just going sicko mode. Just trying to see if I can run in.
Fair.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to activate this friend.
Yep.
And I will have them loot this.
Yep.
God, this...
More iPads means more settings.
Yes. Yeah, we're going to have to...
Apparently we have to turn off the sleep on that.
Yeah.
Presumably that can be done.
Oh, probably. Yep. All right, so I get a victory point for that. I mean, sicko mode just sounds cool.
It does sound cool.
But you do get a free shot at me before I get to go in. So...
I guess it depends on who you charge.
Well, I think because you've got that one in the door there, right? So I think no matter which direction I go.
Well, it's because the guard is measured from where you end your movement, right?
Right, but you can still do like right. Oh.
So if you charge over here, I might not be able to see you.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll do that.
Yeah.
DM, I go sicko mode. Okay, so the the anointed is now full demon. So I can't do anything except charge and fight. Yep. But my weapon now has rending, lethal 5+, ceaseless, and I have the 5-up, feel no pain.
Yep. I'm enjoying how many of these parts I recognize from
other like pieces.
Well, specifically the Chaos Tank Sprue upgrade kit.
Oh,
for, like, the Rhino and the Predator.
Yeah.
So it's like that flamer, that spike, those things. The head is the front of like one of the guns.
Yeah.
That's a las gun off of one of them.
They've done a really good job. Yeah. These are super, super cool. Okay, well, I am going to get right up on this friendo and try and be in engagement range of the two.
I have to remember how supporting works.
So it makes your to hit one better.
Gotcha.
For each friend that's there. So
fair.
Yeah. Okay, so they're gonna go after this one.
Gotcha.
To start. So it's 5 attacks, 3 up, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, lethal 5 up, right, ceaseless and rending. Hooey. Well.
Glad I get that +1 to hit.
Yeah, I got 2 crits and a hit.
I got 2 regulars.
2 regulars. Well, no matter what, you're gonna get a hit in. So
yeah.
So yeah, I will send a crit to you, which is 5 damage.
Okay. Leaving them at 2. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I don't think it really matters the way I break it down here.
No, so you can, I mean, there's the option of you using your 2 hits to parry my crit, and then another hit goes through, but I think the most sense is just hit me for whatever.
I was just like, okay, there's like 4 different ways to come to the exact same conclusion. Please take 2 damage as I biff you in the head with
2 damage with the gun butt? All right, so I'm going to put these here for the feel no pain, and then I'll do the last bit to you there.
There's another 7 marked against me.
And then I roll these 2 dice, and 5 ups for each. It'll be the wound is not lost. All right, so I take 1.
Okay.
So I can just go to 6.
That's what I. Oh yeah, you can just. Yeah. Yes, you take 1.
1 damage, or no, I would take. 1. Yeah.
From 7 to 6.
From 7 to 6, and that was 3 things. So.
Yep.
Normally he can on his own do 2 fights, but I did 3. So. Sicko mode engaged.
Yeah. I have 1 activation left, and you have 2, which is wild.
Yes. Yeah, it is a really interesting kill team mechanic with the. It's helpful for melee teams where you want to get stuck in because then people can't shoot you, but also like, does it make sense? Maybe not.
Yeah.
I get it would make sense in an you couldn't really balance it, but it's like Imperials probably don't want to shoot each other.
Yeah.
But Chaos, I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move this person. I guess that's a. I'm gonna. Can I see your gunner through all the nonsense? No. Okay. Good talk. That's probably why those walls are like that specifically. I'm gonna dash them into cover, and then I'm going to guard.
Okay.
And switch them to a kill order. So I got 2 guards on.
You got it.
And then I can start taking Overwatch shots as well, I guess.
That is true, yeah. All right. Well, I will activate my heavy gunner. I will have them. Yeah, I'll just go up on this and loot this.
Yeah.
Put that in a sec. And I'll actually I'm putting them in conceal just so.
Yeah, fair.
This stuff makes sense because you got to be concealed when you're committing horrible atrocities. So
that
in cover.
Just kind of want to see. So you were about there?
Yeah.
There?
Oh yeah.
So we get a guard shot here
from the the dude who was in the center.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. Or actually, was it? Oh no, never mind. Okay. I was saying if there was any heavy, but that's literally what you were checking because I am in concealed. But it doesn't matter because there's no heavy terrain. Go for it.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna. This is with a galvanic rifle, which has piercing. So I'm gonna roll first, and then we'll see if it gains AP or not. Jesus.
That 4 6s?
That is 4 6s.
So AP. Yeah. Jesus.
It doesn't stack, but Jesus.
Okay. I will use 2 to save 1. I get 2 normals to save a crit.
Please take 12.
All right. That's a 1-shot, I think, on the.
Does it get reduced?
No, I'm not doing that one this time.
Yeah.
Heavy gunner is a 12er. The 1-shot. Holy crap!
Back in it.
Holy moly! Yeah, that sucks.
Might have a chance here.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay. All right. So yeah, your friends are all done. So I've only got one more friend to go. Do you? I don't think you have any Overwatch shots here.
I don't think so. Because I can't shoot into combat or anything, and I haven't opened that door for a reason. So yeah, that's.
So my thought process is I can open this door and shoot you, and then the turn will end. So you won't get a shot back at me.
Fair.
So, but I could also just chill, because I'm in a good position. But that sounds silly. So I'm going to, I'm going to put my friendo here, my Capitan. Good day.
Hello.
I have a plasma pistol.
Oh, God.
I will shoot you with said plasma pistol.
Do these doors count as cover or no?
They do. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
If you're the doors don't count as cover themselves.
Or I mean these hatch openings.
Yeah. Oh God, it's like a really weird thing where it's like they don't, but the door does, I guess.
Do I get to retain a die?
But I think you get to retain a die because you're hugging the wall.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't see why not. So, but it's like if you can clearly see them through here, I think is the idea. But yeah. So yeah, I would say you're good. You can retain a die if you would like.
If I would like. Let's see how the die.
Let's see how it rolls. All right, we got to do it because my data sheet has 5% left. Let's go. All right. Plasma pistol, 4 attacks, 2 ups, AP 1.
Supercharging? You want to throw the game away?
No, I'm not supercharging. This is the first time I think I've ever not supercharged a plasma gun, and I feel bad about it. But my rolls, I've rolled so many ones today, it's unreal. All right, 4 attacks, 2 ups, AP 1. So this is all.
Oh, there wasn't even a 1 in there.
No, there was no 1s. This was all regular hits.
All regular hits. So I will retain a regular.
Nurgle looks down from the warp and just shakes his head disappointedly.
I've got 2 regular saves.
So it would be 10 damage going through.
And if you re-roll this into a successful save, it'll go down to 6 damage?
It'll go down to 5.
5 damage, right. So I'm going to do that.
You got it.
My last CP. It's the end of the turn, so we'll get one.
Yes, right. So
yes, I will.
It will be. Yeah, you'll get one more after. Did you do it?
I did.
Damn it!
Still. All right, still a bunch of damage.
Yeah. Since this turned off, I got a victory point, and you lost a command point. Great. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's still a point there.
So 5 more wounds on Max's guys.
Yes. And I think that's the end of the turning point.
Sure is.
Time to go into the grand finale.
Turn over.
Right. So I guess first off, I should say, I think I incapacitated more of yours than you did of mine.
I think that's correct.
So I'm going to get a victory.
It's close.
Yeah, it was a close one. Yeah. I'm going to get a victory point for execution on this. I have defiled none corpses, so yeah. And then I think I got more wounds as well. So.
Oh, hang on. You were standing on... There's one activation left here.
Oh, there is! Oh, shit! I was standing on somebody's thing. Okay, yeah, let's do it.
I don't think this is going to be particularly relevant because I'm just going to run away.
Sure, you're gonna fall back. So it's the friendo in the back here. I was standing on the activation.
Yeah. So I didn't see the orange marker.
Yeah.
And I can run in any direction, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's basically just you get to move away, but it costs you 2 AP.
Do you have the stick? Can I borrow the stick?
Yes. Sorry.
Sticky.
Sticky.
I'm gonna run here. Ah! There we go. I'm gonna shift to conceal order, I guess. Now we can flip everything back over.
Okay. Flippies.
So yes. Not surprisingly, I have Max's team taking 30 wounds in that encounter.
Okay. Great.
Ben's team taking 16.
Still pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, you went on to the point. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can
flip back over. Flip backs over.
Great. Okay. Ready, operator. Time to roll for some initiative. Hiya. 6.
4.
All right, I'll take it. All right, we each gain 1 CP. Any strategic ploys you want to do on this one?
I don't think so.
I will continue to do my free one of I am not injured.
Yeah, I do. Should think about my Doctrina imperatives.
So there's only one that you can do now that won't give you the downsides, right?
Yeah.
Correct. 2, I guess, because there is the equalized imperative, which has no downside.
Which is nothing, yeah.
Yeah.
No upside, no downside.
Yeah. So I've done those 3.
Activate the equalized imperative. You mean just do nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Just hang out. I'm going to go back to the Bulwark imperative.
The shieldy one?
Yeah, the shieldy one. Each time a shooting attack is made, if I roll 2 or more fail saves, I can re-roll one of my defense dice. And the depreciation effect for that, which is now in effect, is I subtract 2 from all of my model's movement.
Okay.
Which I don't think I'm going to be going very
No,
far.
I think you're going to be trying to bunker down and secure some points here. Okay, great. Yeah, I think I will do that. Probably I don't even think I need to do the double fight one, to be honest. I'm just going to chill. Yeah. I'm just going to do my free thing. Great. Ready to go into firefight?
Yeah, I'm just checking the wording on the calculated eradication tac op.
No worries.
So if at the end of any turning point, if a different imperative is active, so yes, we are tracking again because I swapped it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as long as you just can't keep the same one in a row.
Exactly, yeah. I think it's mostly just to keep you off just holding on the shooty one.
Yeah. I will activate my leader again, my aspiring champion. He will start off by shooting that plasma pistol again.
Fair.
At that friend through there. So 4 attack, 2 ups.
I guess I'll hold on.
AP 1. That is 3 hits and a crit.
Alright. I'll retain 1 automatically. It's 2 normal, so they'll die.
Okay.
While we are tracking, I don't think it's going to be incredibly relevant.
I can only each person can only defile 1 corpse at a turning point. So.
So it's not even worth anymore.
Yeah, well, it's I think what I'll do then is
How much?
2.
I will scoot him. I'm basically just gonna plop him Ooh, wait, actually. Oh, wait, my friendo, I think, has a thing. Aspiring Champion. Once per turning point during this activation, if it incapacitates an enemy operative, it can perform 1 free action.
Neat.
So what I'm going to do is I will move here. As a free action, I'm going to close the door. And then, because nobody wants to see me defile this corpse. So that is 1 defiled. If I get another one, it's a victory point. Oh my god. All right, go ahead.
It's remarkably sensitive.
Close the door, stay off the floor.
I'm going to activate... this one.
Yep.
That's 100 AP to flip it.
Yep.
He just closes the door and there's just the sounds coming from behind the closed door.
You know what? I'm not going to open that door.
You know what? Don't want to know. And I'm going to shoot you.
Okay. Yeah. In the back.
Yes.
Okay.
You're also going to be on a kill order.
You got it. Right in the back, man.
1 hit and a crit.
Hit and a crit. Okay.
So we got AP 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hit and a crit. I got 2 normals. So
Damn.
I'll save the normal and save the crit and take the normal, I guess.
Yeah. Take 3.
Take 3. I will roll 3 dice and take 2.
Okay. Take me to 4.
4.
All right.
I wish to go more sicko mode.
You don't have a choice, so.
Yeah, right. He's already a sicko. Okay, so I'd like to hop in. I'm going to charge this guy.
Kind of want that guy to have a little sign that just says, haha, yes.
Yes, yes. Yeah, going for the old melee fight on this friendo.
Fair.
So many words on this one. 5-3 up. So many 1s today, but it's 1s and 6s all the way down.
2 regular.
2 crits and a hit.
Jesus.
So I think you got 2 regulars, right? So I guess and your regulars do 2?
Yep.
Okay, so I will crit.
Yep.
And then,
yeah, so we'll take 2. I'll do 2 to you, and then
Alright.
murder me. Yeah.
And I'll roll 2 dice and take 1.
Dang it.
So that was a... Right, he can't do mission actions. He's too sicko.
Get wrecked, nerd.
How many wounds was that on?
7. 7 on mine and 1 on yours.
Right. So I guess I'll dash.
Do you count as controlling the objective still?
Yes.
Okay.
I just can't do anything to it.
I have.
By your AP or whatever.
Yes, it still counts as 3 AP on it.
I have 1 action, one little man to my name. Well, 2, but one of them's already gone. So I got 1 activation left. They're gonna shoot you.
Okay.
And this is
Kill this demon and then go
maybe
tell the story. AP1, you said?
No. So this is the only Vanguard that doesn't have the enriched rounds. They have 2/4 rending.
Okay.
Instead of the 3/4 that the others.
Right. Yeah. Rending's pretty spooky. Whoa! It danced around a crit for so long, and then it was like, no.
Jesus. Am I out of CP? Or
You got 1.
okay. No, it's not worth it.
All right. Yeah, I rolled a crit and 2 normals. On this one.
I guess I'm gonna.
Like I was still in shock from the giant demon running past
move,
him.
Here. Actually, I should probably just not die. It's going to be around there.
Okay. I will... yeah, I mean, I think I've kind of got the free reign for the rest of it.
I'm out of stuff, so unless you wander into Overwatch territory for me.
I think I'm just going to defile and do stuff, so I'll activate this, gain a victory point.
Don't mind me. I'll just be here
defiling.
I'll just be
out here defiling. I actually don't think I can get to any other one, so... I mean, I want to control this, so I should stay. And then, this one, I will defile this, so that's going to be a victory point at the end of the game. And then I will... I'm just going to move and dash to be on top of this. I can't grab it, but... Actually, that literally means nothing, because these aren't worth anything. But whatever.
End of the game.
Great! End of the game. So we are moving to the end. So I had another one where I think I killed more of your guys.
That is correct.
And mine,
so... I didn't kill any.
You didn't kill any. And then that'll be that. So then we're at the endpoint scoring. Do you have any other things that you need to do?
Nope. Okay. My last tack up was also Headhunter.
Oh, okay. Going for the leader. Yeah. I mean, that works so nicely with that first tack off you showed too. Okay, and so I'm going to get another victory point for the corpse defiling, and then I'm going to get another 4 for the controls on there.
Making it a pretty clean sweep for you.
It honestly could have went either way. I think at the end of Turning Point 2, I just managed to
Turning Point 3 was the turning point.
It went so well for me. I got very, very lucky. 100%.
But also, first time playing these, I definitely have things that I'm taking away from this being maybe don't run run this guy out.
Sure, yeah.
In front.
It's so tough though in Into the Dark, right? Because you want to get them in a good spot and stuff. Yeah.
They should probably have just hung out here.
I think for me, I lucked out on having all my bodies by turn 3. And what I would take away was I actually think I got supremely lucky. I should have definitely lost a model or two there. I think I had some very, very lucky rolls. And I think I needed to stay back a little bit because your guns are horrifying.
They're great.
Oh my god! That was the thing. I was like, I'm supposed to be big, beefy dudes, and by the end, more than half of my team was wounded.
Yeah.
So I think the fact too that I went all in on Nurgle saved my ass.
Absolutely.
This game, not being wounded for it. Thank you very much for the games, Matt.
Absolutely.
That was a lot of fun, and we hope you enjoyed this as well. I would love to have you back on again and stuff like that. I'm always looking to have people.
I'm super happy to be back.
Yes. Yeah.
And anytime.
Monetize those hobbies, baby. But thank you so much, everybody, for hanging on out. We hope you had fun. And a reminder that everything we do is brought to you by you over at our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. And you can check out our store at store.loadingreadyrun, where we have all kinds of great merch and stuff like that. And speaking of pushing talking about the things that we do, before we say goodbye to everybody, Max, where can people find you in case they weren't here at the start of the stream?
You can find me on twitch.tv/sharkfist, where I stream mostly fiddle, occasionally painting, at a fairly random schedule. You can also find me on Twitter at Sharkfists and co-host at Sharkfists, and the rest of my socials you can find on my Twitch page. So go give that a follow.
Yes, please do.
Maybe give me money. That'd be great.
That's also really good.
I love paying rent.
Well, I mean, I can't speak highly enough about the fiddling streams. They are just a great time to hang out, and it's been really cool seeing. Since watching you start do it to the production quality you've got going on now. Yeah, it's very, very fun.
It's been a good journey.
Yeah. And of course, if you're watching on the YouTube, thank you so much. Be sure to dongle the bongle. And as below, who would win in the fight, the algorithm v the Omnium Messiah? But from myself, Max, and of course, Paul on tech, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning on in. And we'll catch you cool cats next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.